What's up, guys? Today I'm hunting for chanterelle mushrooms here in northeast Georgia. I found some yesterday while I was walking in the park. Like that was a fucking snake. Anyways, there's so many wild mushrooms that you can eat. I mean, I was just watching a video of about 16 mushrooms. You got chanterelles, chicken of the woods, hens of the woods, white hen of the woods. You got cotton balls, you got morels. There's so many, but I think the ones that I can identify is morels. Those are very easily, I have never seen them, but those are very easy to identify according to me. And the other ones that I have learned to identify is chanterelles. There's one that's very similar, but you can tell by the gills that it has. And also because when I was 5 years old, 4 years old, we used to go harvest them in my country, in El Salvador. There was this wooded area with pine trees and oak trees, and we used to go harvest them during the winter, in the rainy season. And so those, naturally I just know what they are. But see, something like this, I have no idea what the hell this is. This is so weird, and to me it looks very obvious that I should not eat this, because it just looks weird. It looks poisonous. It does not look tasty, so I stay away from that, right? It's just common sense, basically. And so I just stick with chanterelles. And I think that if I see a morel, I would be able to identify it because they're so like unique, right? But this right here, it just looks weird. It looks fungusy. So just stay away from the weird shit. Chicken of the woods, yesterday I found this one. It was so broad and big, and I didn't even take pictures because I didn't have my phone with me. When I go trail walking, I do not bring my phone with me. Today I had planned this video, so I brought my phone, but usually I leave it in the car because I want to connect with nature, and I want to be able to recharge and discharge all that Wi-Fi energy, cell phone tower energy, all that radiation that we carry with, right? So I want to be able to, I wish I could walk barefoot, but I mean, there's so many spikes and stuff. I do that at the house sometimes. It's just good to connect with nature, right? Look, there's fungus. I mean, mushrooms everywhere right now, and fungus too. But anyways, yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll find chanterelles today. I'll leave the videos here. I mean, of course you can look at all this imagery while I talk, right? That's the beauty of editing, and I can just talk shit and you can watch, or you can just listen to me and I'll be telling you what I see. But right now I don't see anything, but I'm walking towards where, holy macaronis, I don't know if that's a patch, but if that's a patch, it's holy macaronis. Oh no, it's sunlight, damn it. It's sunlight. So I'm very close to where they sprouted the year before and the last year. I'm very close to the area. That's why I started the video, right? So here they are. One, two little ones, more little ones, and I'm hoping to find a big patch. I think I see some up here. Let's see. And it's early in the morning, so there's not a lot of people walking by the trail. It's like I've seen one dude. There's a bunch of people playing in the field, and this out here is pretty away from the trail, right? Like it would be very rare for a dog to come over here and pee on them. So plus you're gonna cook them, so it should be relatively safe. But this is not my favorite park because the trails are pretty close by. There's another park that I like to go where everything is that there's the one trail and you can just go off into the woods and go harvest mushrooms, clean mushrooms, right? With no fear of dogs around. So sadly, this patch does not contain any, but I'll keep walking around. I see another one. they're barely sprouting in this area right now. I may have to go back to that other park and harvest some over there. But yeah, it has begun. Basically, it started last week. I came over here in this exact location, and I've seen some sprouting, so hopefully today was gonna be the big day, but all I see is a bunch of little ones and a couple big ones. So let me get to harvest. Yeah, I'll pick this one right here. That one looks really nice. Maybe a little bit of bug damage, but like I say, you're gonna cook them right. So let's pick that one. Oh, there's more. I think I'll get at least half a pound, maybe 1 pound in my wok. So yeah, just remember, do not pick the ugly shit, you know what I mean? Just be safe. Make sure you learn to identify them. Make sure you only eat a little bit of it to begin with, and then you can add more mushrooms to your cooking as you go. If you harvest something that you're not 100% sure, just add as you go. Do not just eat a whole bunch of them, because you might die. Like I said, there's so many mushrooms that are edible, but there is so much more that are not edible, right? That they're poisonous to us humans, right? The bugs could be eating it, but not us, okay? So just be aware of that, and I'll see you all on the next one. Let me harvest these chanterelles, and of course you can see the videos, and I'll see you. Peace out, guys. Take care. Shout out to the 3Speak community. Shout out to the Snappy community. Shout out to the Hive community. The fact that they have a good social media and a video platform, that's a very good niche right there. So I'm gonna keep buying Hive, okay? So peace out. All right, guys, I'm at the end of mushroom hunting. I probably have half pound with these and the ones I harvested yesterday, but they're just starting now, so half pound is great for a little walk, and I get my exercise, right? That's the most important thing. Like, I came to do my trail walking, and then I got some food, some very special food, because there's no way you're gonna find chanterelles at the store. I mean, 99% of people probably don't know that they can eat these mushrooms, right? And so if you can harvest them, you're very special. You're very lucky, actually. And so go out there, and connect with nature and eat some nature, bro. Like, I don't know how to say it, but I'm blessed. I'm gonna weigh it and see how much it weighs, but I'm thinking it's gonna be half pound. And these ones I'm harvesting, I'm gonna share with a friend, so it'll be good like that. But I'm gonna keep doing my trail walkings and keep collecting. I still have some frozen ones from last year, and so I'm gonna eat those today. I have time to cook them, and it's an experiment, an ongoing experiment that I did, to see how they taste. I'm gonna compare some of these, cook these and the frozen ones, and see what the taste difference is, and also to see if it's worth it to freeze them, because if I freeze them and they lose all the flavor and all the texture, right, it's not worth it, right? You might as well just enjoy them every time you find them. But if you can save them in the freezer or dry freeze them, however, whatever. I just froze them. I just threw them in the freezer, and that's the easiest thing for me, right? I didn't take out no oxygen, none of that bullshit. Just put in a wash them, put them in a Ziploc bag, and bang, they went into the freezer. And that was last year around this time. Maybe it was probably around July, I don't remember. Maybe around late June, something like that. So it's definitely been a year, right? And so I'm gonna do that experiment, and maybe I'll do another video, because this video's gotten way too long, and I know some of you guys are already still here, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for watching the video, bro. Like, and if you learn something, awesome. And if you know some of these mushrooms, let me know. I was hoping to find some more morels, but I don't even know if those exist in Georgia. Maybe I have to go to a place like Pennsylvania where they do exist. But chanterelles, they're pretty much worldwide, because I learned about them when I was in my country, El Salvador, and now I'm here in the United States and I find them. I'm like, whoa, that's freaking amazing, So yeah, y'all take care, and yeah, man, happy vibes, bro. Stay chill, man. Don't take anything seriously. We're just having fun, right? This is just a big game and we're just having fun. Peace out, guys. Take care. Hey, before I go, I forgot to tell you, I'm at the exit of the trail. That's the exit right there where the field is, and there's a bunch of people there. So, just be conspicuous, like, because if people see you hauling mushrooms in a bag out here, you're gonna look fucking weird. Don't be the fucking weirdo, bro. Just, act normal, because I don't know, man. People are, we've forgotten our way, so it would just be weird, Just, be conspicuous, man, keep them concealed. I don't know. Don't stress it.